Qualifier Day 2. Okay. How are we looking here? White is mono creatures. Blue just has that simulacra. Or summon undead. Green has a lot of ramp. Okay. Yeah, might go green black mill, splashing like a Asterion. Could try splashing that too. Feels bad. Just because it has no removal. Cast down and Eyes of the Beholder. I guess I have Meteor Golem too. Play this somehow. Do I need to run 2 Chain Devils, maybe? It's actually an okay Chain Devil deck. It's even good. Suppose we can probably cut the ghouls and the ghasts here. With 2 deadly disputes, the ghasts are kind of juicy. Could just be I'm supposed to play black-white. Maybe I don't even want to play the green. Green has a lot of good rampy cards, but might not actually mesh as well. And just like black-white aggro. Two Nurturers and 2 Myconids is kind of nice, though. This dragon doesn't seem that great. It's still good, but not nearly as good as the dragon we got yesterday. Hmm. Uh, Need to make like 8 cuts here too? What the heck? I mean, I guess I don't need these ghasts. The disputes are good enough with like Myconids and those other cheap ones. Oh, this only this only returns a creature that was milled with it. Interesting. Uh, it's hard not to run your best card, but it just doesn't have anything to pair with it. So I'd have to splash a double blue card. The green has so much ramp and fixing. I mean, maybe I'm overrating my black. White is just so underwhelming. Ugh. Yeah. No, the white's garbage. I mean, this has got to be worth it with all the summon undead, right? I'm not overlooking red, am I? Let's see. I don't think so. I guess we can just cut good cards that don't have synergy. Does that make sense? Hmm. It's tough. Tough pool. Oh, the only reason I'm running the monster manual is because I have 3 summon undead, maybe even 4 if I wanted. Maybe it's not worth it though. Go down to 2 summon undead, shave some of this mill theme. I have decent treasure production. I have like 2 gas, 2 disputes. It's like fine. If I had some gates, I'd probably run this. I have 0 gates, right? Yeah. Oh, glad this isn't timed because I'm struggling. Struggling. Hmm. 4 dragons. I mean, I don't even think this emerald dragon's that good. So weird not to be running some of these cards, though. These seem better than Emerald Dragon here. I mean, really, I don't have huge creature bombs. Like, this is just a 7 mana 7 or 7 mana 7/7 flyer. If it's connecting, you're probably winning anyways, right? Whereas the other dragons, or some of the other dragons anyways, if you connect, it's basically winning on the spot. Asterion doesn't really win on its own generally unless you've gone super wide. Champions of Tears kind of nuts. But maybe since I don't have that many like instant win the game cards, I don't need to run more than 1 summon undead. This Prowler should still probably just be in the deck. This is good with the Deadly Disputes too, right? It's just a good 2-drop. I still kind of want to splash OG. I'm already splashing Champions and Simulacra. Oh, tough build. There's too many cards. good tough build in that sense. It's going to be the removal that pulls us back. Just like yesterday's deck, I'm running Eyes of the Beholder because I have no other removal effectively. No Grim Bounties, no Band Togethers, not a single white removal spell. All my white cards are creatures. No flying kill. Oh man, those green cards yesterday were actually huge, right? The Choose Your Weapon was a fantastic sideboard for flyers, and then the 1 mana Plummet / Naturalize / Draw card also came in handy multiple times. I'm concerned. I'm concerned my opponents are going to resolve something and I can't kill it. Or rather, I lose because I can't kill it. Which is why I kind of want these stupid Chain Devils, especially with all the early cheap crap I have. I do not like this card, though. We do have a lot of fine sacrifices. Pretty sure this is better than the black, white, blue. Black, white was just all creatures. Green seems too good. Could even run this card, I guess, if we wanted an extra fatty. It's also a dragon for the random scaled nurturers. Well, I'm gonna have to make a decision sooner or later. Excuse me. What if I cut circle, summon? I guess one Shambling Ghast. Gives me a lot of fixing for the awkward double color cards, right? 1 treasure, 2, 3 treasures. And then we have Myconids, Walrus, Lantern, Pilgrim's Eye. I guess maybe Shambling Ghast is worse than Circle. Does make treasure, but could also run a Follow the Tracks. Like we can grab a blue source with this, no problem. Maybe that's better than... We can always bring in the Ghasts if we're fighting like some aggro deck. Do I have enough Dispute sacrifices then? No, maybe not. I mean, I have the double Myconid, so that's good, but... God, I just feel like this Emerald Dragon doesn't do it for me. Tough build for sure. Still a crazy world where I try to get the OG in the deck as well. Do not think this is a bad splash. Yeah, it's double off color, but our mana's not bad. The dream would be Flickering Meteor Golem. But on the low end, it can flicker Myconids. Bronze Walrus is not crazy. I mean, flickering itself baseline. Maybe I don't have enough cheap spells. Maybe I'm not going to be casting 2 spells a turn very frequently. It's a little bit greedy. So many options. I wouldn't be surprised if this self-mill theme is the best. Just like 3 or 4 summon undead with like the circle, the manual, maybe even the slad. But maybe we don't have enough huge bombs like I was saying. I don't know, maybe Minthara's not worth splashing. Probably still is with all of the random mana dorks, making them relevant creatures. Hope chat's yelling at me. Maybe there's some really obvious build I'm missing. I don't want to just submit and play because I'm getting careless, restless. I want to make sure this is the correct build. We have so much mill synergy. 4 summon undead. Oh, you know what we're also missing? The damn hill giants. I have 0 of the 7/6 that gain 3 life. Oh, I have no Linorms. Ah, jeez. Both of those are like top tier green common top end cards. That's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna try this, I think. No prophetic prisms either. Sag. I guess we need the green earlier than we do the black. 2 nurturers, 2 myconids. Because we're not casting disputes on turn 2, you know? Nor are we casting cast down on turn 2, so we have just as many early game plays in black, the Ghast and the Prowler, as we do green, the 2 nurturers. But then we also have the 3 mana green spells. Yeah, this Circle of the Land Druid's got to be better than Ghast. Alright, I've sold myself on that. And I think I want to get one more Summon Undead in if I can. How many creatures are we at? 16? God, it feels so weird to cut Prowler. It's just good on offense and defense. Could see cutting Lantern, I guess. I think Lantern's pretty solid. In a deck that produces this much mana, being able to like scry our draw steps is not a bad thing. Or rather, half scry, half draw. I keep coming back to this Emerald Dragon. Is a 6 mana 4/4 flyer good enough? I mean, I guess. Let's see what chat's saying now. Think of all the lands I could copy with a Simulacra. Yeah, I think I'm going to be playing this. This is our best card. It's sad, but that does seem like the strongest card in this pool. Yeah, seems like chat wants to get the Prowler in the deck. Yeah, like I said, it's just a good 2-drop. It's hard not to play it. I know Ghoul. I don't think the Ghoul fits here. Especially if we're not running Ghasts. Yeah, Grim Wanderer is hard not to play. I agree. I've already said there's a lot of black cards that are just weird in the sideboard, but... Dragon's Fire is not a great splash. If I was gonna splash Dragonfire, I would probably have to run the Dragonborn as another way to turn it into like a harder removal spell, but... Alright, I've come to the conclusion I'm going to cut the Emerald Dragon, and it's going to feel bad. You know, I don't have that much to turn the Shepherd on. We have a lot of weenies. But unless one of our fatties sticks, this is not that good. That makes cutting the dragon worse. Also makes not running the Wanderer worse. And this is one of the tougher pools I've ever had. At least in this format. I'm still hesitant on like this Minthara too. But it's got to be good enough. Ah, man, cutting a dragon feels bad, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go like this. GLHF. A lot of land already. This is where a Myconid would be real good. The problem. Maybe they don't play red mana. Who knows? Have to trade here. I don't have a choice. Okay. I mean, all of a sudden doesn't look that bad. Two bolts are just dead cards at the moment. And we didn't take any damage on that last attack, even though it looked like we were going to be. The evokers could get larger later in the game, but I'd rather stop the immediate damage, and if they want to use a removal spell on one of these while they don't have red, I'm happy with that. Love it. That's kind of spicy with their evokers. I don't have any specialize in this deck, do I? Wow, I don't actually have any specialize, okay. Daddy Dragon. We know they have 2 uncastables at the moment. Now, the Allura could still kill us if they do find a red source soon. They can just aim all the bolts at face, but we could have them on a 2-turn clock here, depending. Lightning bolts. I hope they never find a red source. So we lose. Yeah, we needed them to brick on a red source one more turn. Ugh. Oh, wait. Hold up. We're still pretty dead. What do I need to top deck? Eyes of the Beholder? Wait. No, they messed up, right? I'm confused. They needed to not specialize. Alright, let's hit something good here. So I just have to go all in on Dragon. Oh, did I? Wait. I could have selected two creatures there, couldn't I have? Oops. Well, it all comes down to what they draw here anyways. I think we win. Yeah, so they needed to not specialize, right? If that thing just attacks on from the blue side, we take 3 instead of 4, but then they have an extra bolt in their hand. Oh, wait, but they didn't maybe have enough red. Oh, could they? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe because then they couldn't get a treasure. Maybe they didn't punt, but they needed to get lucky one way or another. Maybe that's what it was. I'm pretty sure I messed up on this dragon, though. Put X/1/1 counters on each of up to 2 target creatures. Yeah, I messed up. So I could have made my owlbear a 10/10. It looks like Shambling Gas probably comes in versus this. I think I'm going to take out the Minthara. Oops. I think I'll take out one undead. I definitely messed up, though. I thought they messed up, but I don't think they did. They were still stuck on red mana. I needed to choose my other creature with the pump. That's a fine keep. We don't have any green mana, but we have Ghast plus Dispute, so... I'm gonna preserve the treasure here. Three lands and a walrus. Today I am not the walrus. Mind rot. Not Millifatti for my summon undead, sadly. Got him. Actually, I'll go ahead and cash in. Found some goodies. Smell some counter magic. But even if they don't, I don't mind running out Owlbear prior to Bronze Dragon, even though we do have the Reanimate in our hand. Sure. Menace, I guess. Take 4. I could just chump the 6/5 there, but again, we have the Summon Undead in our hand anyways. Alright, I'd say I probably got this game locked up now. But we'll see. I don't think I'm gonna mill here. That's good enough. Absolutely. Let's go, baby. The payouts for day 2 are much worse, by the way, right? Yeah. Although, admittedly, this is really the only prize anyways. We already got, what, 20,000 gems yesterday? I'm gonna keep this on the draw. But obviously we have to do a little praying. Worst land. Oh, they're missing lands though. Well. Right side is... yeah. We have a lot of good draws. We have a lot of black fixing. Beyond just a swamp. We have like 7 swamps, 2 myconids, a pilgrim, lantern, walrus. It's gross. They're gonna have to discard here though, unless they want to play a 1-drop or a 2-drop. It's a good one. Ay. Shambling Ghast is going to come in this matchup for sure. Already seen 2/1 toughness creatures. I hate using cast down on that, but that is correct. That card will just pump out way too much damage if I leave it there. Well, I do have graveyard shenanigans. It's gonna mill me 5 again, is that right? Oh no, draw a card. Never mind, they're gonna draw a card. We're doing alright here though. We have a huge mana advantage on them for now. Good draw. We can trade that with their Hobgoblin if it attacks and bring it back and kill their next big thing. Or we can just Deadly Dispute, bring it back. Okay. Fine. But only because I have double blue and double white in the deck, although double white's in the graveyard already, right? I don't think we want to summon Undead. Our 4/3 flyer is just a little bit too weak versus red-black right now. Plus, because we have such little removal, we really need to just save this for Meteor Golem and any dragon or something they play. There's a lot of rabbles. Gain 8? This is pretty good. Yeah. And I mean, they didn't kill Asterion last turn, which maybe they don't need to, because it's just a 4/4 at the end of the day, but... There's one. Alright, double Gaston. This might be a Grim Wanderer matchup, too. Stuff is going to be trading left and right. Yeah, I think a 5/3 flash is good. Wild Shape, what did we see? Just a fire? Kinda want to bring in Dragonfire. The ghouls are also not bad. They're early blockers that can turn kind of big, you know? I feel like I should probably cut the Simulacra versus red-black aggro. Shave one undead seems okay. Although actually they had John. Like if that's milling me, that makes my summon undead stronger. Can probably afford to cut one of my other fixers since we're cutting blue then. Seems fine. It's an easy keep, but yeah. It's a lot of ramp and no. Wait, I thought I cut the lantern. Did I put something else in my sideboard? Wait a minute. What did I cut? I thought I brought in the Grim Wanderer too. Do I have 2 Grim Wanderers? What the heck? Was that a bug? Or did I not submit in time? Oh. I'm so confused. I could have sworn I sideboarded this out, but now we drew the Shambling Ghast. But it's a... Not over 40 cards. Okay, I don't know. Who cares? They have turn 1 Warcaller, so we have a problem. What is going on? I cut blue, right? Yeah, okay, I cut the blue. This was a punt, though. I mean, I have the lantern for white, but I have a double white card in my deck, right? I don't know what's going on. I need to draw some Deadly Disputes to sack these Ghasts. Does make their attacks on the ground pretty weak, though. And we only saw 1 flyer from them last game. Well, if they don't kill this turn, they're probably dead. Notably, they did not give that dragon haste. Also, they didn't activate Warcaller last turn, so they have nothing but removal? Or just non-creature spells and land, but they were missing lands. Sure, so they need to 1-for-1 themselves. Which is good, it exiles my Asterion. Oh. Oh, a little bit greedy, perhaps. Okay. Ooh, we could draw some real punishment here. Deadly Dispute would be insane. Damn. Yeah, Deadly Dispute here would like win the game on the spot. Especially if Gut was their best play last turn. I might start activating the Lantern on upkeep. I'm okay with a double block too. Sure. It's so risky and I don't have a punish. You know what I wish I had back? That freaking Simulacra. Simulacra over one of these Shambling Ghasts was GG. Damn, next card. What does this do again? So they get to hit me for an extra 3 next turn with the Exiled Dragon. I top something, so they know I have something. Yep. Now it's really hard for them to attack with their Nelfashni. Or Nelfeshni? Nelfeshni. Surprised they didn't attack with their haster here. Okay. Um... Yeah, they were just holding on to a bunch of removal. I mean, maybe they just drew that one. Got lucky, but... Probably need to trade this off now. Yeah, that probably does it. Needed that a little bit earlier, huh? We did go through quite a lot of our deck. Also, that turn that I attacked with Asterion, if I had waited one more turn, we'd probably blow them out. God, giving me hope. Have to kill the Rabble Rouser here. It's lethal on its own, just like the 4-2 is, but also it makes another lethal creature. It's 15 land? Yeah. Okay. So what sideboard change did I make? The Lantern stayed in. What did I cut? I didn't run 41. Oh, maybe I'm just crazy. Let's get the second Summon Undead in, and we'll cut one of the Shambling Ghasts, I guess. After that game, the Shambling Ghasts look a little bit less good. Plus, I'll be on the play this time. So Bounty into Eyes. Yeah. Yeah, we just need more ways to recur our fatties. It was probably wrong to cut it. Maybe this card is just too good to cut. It just lets me beat 1-for-1 removal all day, you know? Cut that Grim Wanderer after all. Seems fine. This just needs one land, and I figure Walrus probably scries into more, you know? You love to see it. I'm actually going to lead off with Shepherd, though. I'd rather run that into a counter, plus it doesn't die to Dragonfire, which they're holding open. I don't want to give them a good use of their turn. Obviously, it's awkward now if I miss on a land, but... I don't know why I'm playing around a counter, though, when we haven't seen it from them to begin with. Now we just draw land. Easy. Yes, kill it. Oh? Plains. They took my one of plains, huh? That's gonna make casting the champions pretty awkward. I mean, I do have a lot of other ways to cast it still, but... that is pretty awkward. Also, we were drawing some nice ones, man. We were drawing 2 lands. Looks like they're just using that as a... yeah. A land. Well, I hope I draw another land. Good. We're dead. It's so gross. And this is where no removal bites us. Play the dragon, kill my walrus. I almost wanted to attack the shepherd there, and if they block the shepherd, I cast down my own ghast for a 3-for-1. Because this is going to turn into a 10-for-1 by itself anyways. Maybe they get greedy and go to my face. Oh, okay. They got scared of me drawing cards. Actually, that makes sense. I don't think that's a bad play by them, but now we do get to resolve Dragon. Dragon and Prey. Ah, double black. God damn it! Maybe they don't draw any more dragons, Copium. Can't beat a 4-2. Feels bad. I need to play this champions out before they kill my walrus. So gross. We kill Law's hand, they can't win the game. But sadly, we could not kill Law's hand. And so they could win the game. All right. Soloed, man. Soloed. I mean, have to block. I think we have one way to kill Law's hand in our deck. It's just Eyes of the Beholder, right? Sheesh. Oh well, GG's. This is why we needed some of those kill flyer cards in our deck. The warning shot card or the choose your weapon like we did yesterday. We have Meteor Golem. 1, 2... I guess technically Simulacra could have killed it. Copy a dragon and the Law's hand. Good beats. I mean, I said that during deck building. We're going to lose to the opponent playing a bomb that we can't kill. And thus, indeed, it happened. GG's, though. I wonder how many people qualified for day 2. Given how long the matches are taking. Because going 7-1 or 7-0, not very easy, so I can't imagine there are that many, you know. The pool to choose from is pretty slow. I saw last time they did one of these, there were multiple people that they couldn't find a match within like an hour. They were like 6-1 or something. Which is pretty funny. Like, the event ended before they found a match. Just because there weren't enough people to populate it. There were only 2 people in the event. We played them both. Only 3 minutes. We got a match. Nice. So close! Ooh! I would very much consider keeping this if I was on the draw, but obviously it's just a mulligan on the play. Damn. And these both are 2 power for the Shepherd, too. Like, this was 5 power right there. Is that all of my white cards? Opium? Well, actually, you know what? The Minthara is currently just as uncastable as the Champions of Tier. Although we have quite a few black sources in the deck that we can draw to make this castable. I'm going to keep the high upside card. This is going to be a turn 4 Asterion. They kill it. And then I hope to top deck something. That is potentially very good. Let's see, how many blue sources do I have? 2 Myconids, Pilgrim, Island, Walrus, 2 Deadly Disputes. That's 7. At least. It's not when it leaves the battlefield, no, it just dies. That's not bad here. 3 lands and a Deadly Dispute milled. Okay. That blocks the Prowler nicely at the very least. And if they want to activate Unicorn to keep the Prowler alive through it, I'm okay with that. I'm probably going to end up trading Asterion for their Stalwart if they attack with it too. Oh, do they have Indestructible? Alright, I'll wait 1 turn before blocking with Asterion. Because if they want to just keep pumping 4 mana into it, I guess that's fine. At least that eats up their mana for the turn to do so. Very good draw. Very good draw. They might not have the whatever you call it, the hippo. Because that's just a good trade for them anyways, so. But now that we've gotten our second blue source, it's a lot more tempting to not block with Asterion again. Because this Snowborn Simulacra is going to be GG. So maybe just 1/1 on Stalwart, take 3. And then we can Simulacra for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for 6. If we wanted to, up to 6. Just that now? Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I could double block. Another lantern for some reason? I don't think so. Decent card. I guess I should probably attack there since I have a backup. Yeah. I guess the reason I would copy a lantern is so I could activate Paladin, or not Paladin, Unicorn more than a couple times. Sure. It's fine. They don't get to draw a card off of this. I'm okay with this trade. Ooh, that's good. Juicy. We're still putting them on having the indestructible trick. Oh wait, no we're not. Never mind. It was just a good attack for them that one turn. They were auto-tapping like they pretended to have it. They have to block here. They're just dead to Astarion if they don't. I guess maybe I should have just double activated main phase. This is bad versus the 5 damage to an attacker spell. I figured I only needed to activate once for vigilance, but now if they like block the champions... Okay, we can just pass priority here then. Oh, sure. Okay. Two, 4, 6 mana, so let's just dump. I guess we want to keep... Let's keep the Prowler to give flying off of our next champion, so let's play everything else. And then we just activate Unicorn next turn and basically smash with all. Because if they're just tapping out to play... Oh, no. I guess they're killing the Unicorn, right? They have to. Yeah, never mind. But that's too slow then. They have to tap out, kill the Unicorn with their dragon. I attack with both flyers. They block 1. Go to 5, or I guess go to 6 because they're going to be 4 power. Then we just play 2 more fat flyers. Like that's their only play, right? How crazy would it be if they drew a blue card randomly to copy my Simulacra? Ugh. Yep, as expected. Dragon kill Unicorn. Oh, did I get auto-tapped? I did. I should be able to activate my lantern here. It didn't tap my other Myconid. Whoopsies. I guess they can get back Asterion, play the Asterion, chump attack with their Steadfast Paladin to gain... No, that doesn't work. Oh, unless... If it's a black card they drew... Okay, yeah, they could survive this turn. I mean, obviously they're still in pretty bad shape, but... Oh, no, they're gonna go back up to 12. Because they drew the black card. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Or 14? Can I not math? They go up to 14. They're tapped out, so they can't Viconia. And that is a winner, baby. Get back our Asterion, which deals them another 10. Okay, let's go. White, black. Just white, black creatures. White, black, solid creatures. That's all they are. We saw no non-creature spells. Doesn't look like Shambling Ghasts are that great here. They're like medium at best. Doesn't look like we need to do much sideboarding. Good enough. We don't need lands right now, so I guess we'll just put out a creature that can trade. The combo! Wow, we really wish we had played that Circle of the Land Druid now. Milled all of those lands we just drew. Although if we get to attack with the champions this turn, it's going to be pretty hard to beat. Yikes, we would have milled, what, 3 or 4 lands? We saw Chwinga from them. But I guess if they're playing out Chwinga, then they're not killing my champions. You know, I'll attack with the 1/1, it's fine. They probably just are gonna 5 damage my champion here anyways. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. The fact is we got to double team with it, so... Oh? Okay. It's like a bad pilgrim's eye. Holy crap, the lands! How many lands were on top of my deck? If we had played the Circle of the Land Druid, I think we would have just hit 4 straight lands. Ah, punished for not giving +1/+1. I knew they had that too. Man, that was probably a punt, huh? Eh. They have to have exactly that card. I don't mind that play. Holy God. Alright, well. I have a bad feeling about this game. So, Simulacra is what we want to find, I guess. Be pretty juicy. Pretty darn juicy. There goes our Simulacra, sadly. And the Black Dragon still hoses us here. That's probably game over. You just double activate. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, good beats. I could give it one more draw step and see if we had drawn the big dragon, but I don't think it would have mattered. They can smash in with everything there. Like, kind of have to chump, and then taking like 7 or 8. 7. Still, they don't have that much removal. The biggest mistake might have been not giving this a 1/1 counter when we knew they had a black dragon in their deck. I think we're okay if we just run it back. They're missing black. They might have kept a sketcher. Yeah, seems like they kept a sketcher. Well, I guess because I drew the dragon, I'm supposed to play that out instead. If they have the 5 damage spell here, that's fine. I guess technically maybe I should have attacked first before doing dispute. Yeah, slight mistake, sequencing mistake. Another known card that I ran into. Well, at least I know what it does this time. Okay. Yay, 2 wins. We get 1,000 gems. Which one of the 10 people are we going to play against? We've passed the waiting time of the previous match. For real though, is this all a scam? Is this how they actually keep people from qualifying? Make it impossible to qualify? Somebody do the math. If you get one chance to go 7-0 or 7-1 on day 1, and then you once again have to go 7-0 or 7-1 on day 2. I guess you have to calculate in, say your baseline win rate's like 65%. Yeah, this is good. Oh, wait. Waiting for opponent. We got somebody. We have two of our best cards. I would keep this if this was a fungus. Everybody's got gas today. Oh boy. Red-black curve out. We did hit a land, thankfully. We also milled a Myconid, which would have been a fantastic next draw, but oh well. I'm gonna have a real problem if they just ramp out into some scary 5-drop, since our deck has no removal. I say no removal, but we obviously have a little bit of removal. Yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3 on the play. Well, hopefully they don't have any biggies. They just play a bunch of small random black-red crap. We'll probably be fine. Not great to do nothing on that turn, but they're not really doing much. It looks like they're just going to be activating Lantern here. I think what's my best draw next turn? Just another Myconid? Myconid would trigger the Owlbear and give us a second white source. Alright, they did top. Let's hope they have a fatty this turn that we can kill with eyes since we drew the 6 land for it. Just tap out for some fat. Ceravoc's a good top, yeah. Great draw. Oh, did I play my land already? Whoops. I should not have played the land until I got it back with this. Even get to draw a card here if they don't have a Dragonfire? Oh, that works too. Boo. We still get the trigger, and they are currently hellbent. So they get a couple of looks. I do like them activating Lantern on upkeep here. Though I guess because they have Ceravok, maybe they just figure they can discard a card instead. I mean, we're going to make a 7/7 flying lifelink. Next turn is the plan. Oh, interesting. Okay, they're going to play out the Beetles instead. Sure. Hey, I'm A-okay with this. think they need to use the lantern here and sack their barbarian. They need to find an answer right now, because if I get one hit in with that, it's going to be so hard to win. Like, as long as I don't hit a 1 off of the dragon, we pump up the shepherd and the owlbear by 2 apiece at least, right? And then it starts triggering themselves. Alright. And if they're activating here and only having 2 mana left, is there just 1 card they... Okay, yeah, they're not drawing naturally. It would have to be cast down, right? With 2 mana. Seems very castable. I don't think I put it on the dragon. The dragon's already crazy enough as it is. Now, I would definitely not put it on the dragon if I already, or if I didn't have dispute, but if they draw like the active treason effect, we can sack whatever they target. And because the owlbear has trample, I didn't need to go all in on the dragon, you know? Though you could have. I could have went in on the dragon plus the owlbear and it would have been fine. But, like, that's... yeah. Alright, red-black... mediocre? We didn't see anything too crazy from them. Saravok's great. We're in the what bracket? The 2-1 bracket, so that doesn't really mean much. If we were, like, into the 5-1 bracket, I would expect them to have a lot of crazy stuff, but this doesn't necessarily mean they have a good deck. And this is sealed, right? You might just open a bad pool in sealed. Try to do as well as you can with it. The problem with my pool, the removal. As we saw in our one loss, we lost to a 4-2 for 5 mana. Granted, because it was legendary, but... if this had like 2 sewer plagues, I think this deck would be Chef's Kiss. Instead, it's just the Chef's Butthole. I don't think I need to bring in Ghasts versus this. They're not bad. Yeah, I think I'm okay to run it back. I mean, they weren't super aggressive, but they do have a low curve. Turn 4 Owlbear. Damn it! We're dead. Alright, and maybe we will bring in Shambling Ghasts. We didn't see much in the game 1, but... War Caller's good enough to bring in at least 1. I mean, I'll be on the play next game, assuming I lose here. That's gonna add like 10 damage. Oh? Okay. I'll probably like 5% to win this game. Like a Beatles or something crappy. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think I have a game plan here. Legit, YOLO summon undead and hit the big dragon. I'm gonna take 5, maybe 6 this turn. Albert doesn't even block the giant Beatles. Summon undead into dragon or Asterion and pray. That's an awful sign. They have no more creatures in their hand, so we have to hope that it's all land and not any removal. Oh, goody. Yeah, I think this is the play. If I play Owlbear, they still hit me for minimum 4. Alright. I stand behind that play. Every bit stand behind it. Okay. Yeah, those are just good enough to buy time. Maybe just one since I'm on the play. And both games they've had like a curve out, right? Game 1 they went 1, 2, 3, 4 even. Game 2 they went 1 drop, 1 drop, 3 drop, 3 drop. Yeah, we'll just make one swap. Alright. Much better. Much, much better. Oh God, it hurts so badly to pitch one of my 3 removal spells. Odds are this would be killing Saravok. I mean, I could pitch the Dispute, but I feel like we want the Dispute too. Plus, I have Pilgrim's Eye to reshuffle, so... Let's just get rid of our most expensive card, one that I wouldn't be casting until turn like 5 at the earliest right now. Yeah, man, that sucks. Ugh. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Turn 1 War Color is so sick. I want to draw like a Myconid here. Yeah, man, every game. Nice curve. Okay. Good beats. Good Beatles, as it were. I should have poked in for one. I'm not blocking. Holy God. Well. Yeah. That's rough, dude. That's super rough. I mean, if I block the Nurturer to the Rabble Rouser, then they just ping it after we trade with Pilgrim's Eye, so I'll let them get a treasure. They can cast their second Genasi. I'm gonna have to kill one of the beetles with the Meteor Golem. Yeah, they might not even want to use their treasure. We saw another... Didn't we see blue from them? Or maybe that was their other opponent. You know, magic is great sometimes. I gotta keep my treasure. So we probably need to draw our other Deadly Dispute into something. Get some card draw. Oof, yeah, there's the Saravok. Well, it made 2 blockers. Sucks to die like this, because their deck is low power, just aggressive. Whereas mine is, I guess, high power, but no removal. The old rock, paper, scissors. I mean, our draws certainly haven't helped. What are you gonna do? Let's see, we could draw like the 4-3 into Dragon for Lifelink Dragon? Copium? Turns out keeping Eye of the Beholder, even though it was 100% wrong with the 2-lander, would have been good. All right. Menace. I think that's right. They already had a bunch of creatures in their graveyards, so now we're just dead, basically. Or are we just dead? We might actually just be dead on board, right? Yeah, 3 Menace creatures. They can pump that up to a 5. We'll see if they go for it. Oh! Oh, they just have vampire spawn then. Yep, GG's. Alright. Yeah, well, no removal. Some of those draws weren't so good. We drew very well yesterday, so no complaints. And obviously going 7-1 is crazy anyways. Don't think this was a deck that was going to get there without some real good luck. Alright, that was fun. We got 20,000 plus gems for our trouble, however many I got for going 2-2 here. 20,000 yesterday, 1,000 today, so not bad. Up to 114,000 gems. We don't get the qualification, but I ain't too mad.